Hello world, you are watching Archie Television and I am your host, Lawrence Archie. Welcome, returning viewers. Welcome, new viewers. You are watching the first installment to a four-part tutorial series. In all four of these tutorials, I will model, I will rig, I will texture, and yes, four tutorial series. Four tutorials, excuse me. Here today, we're going to continue where we left off. We started our head, we completed our head, we started our torso, we completed our torso, we started and completed our hands. But before we jump in here and start to manipulate anything, let me turn on our screencast keys. And before I jump into the legs, I want to come in here and tab in edit mode, and I want to finish shaping my hand, because in the last video when I left you guys, I extruded and I completed the hand, but I didn't fully shape the hand. So before we get into any modeling, that's what I want to come in here and I want to do. So I want to grab these four vertices right here, and I want to just hit Z, come on the wireframe view, hit Z, excuse me, G, and I want to grab these guys. I just want to pull on and tug on these guys, and I want to get them in their proper location so I can get the proper feel of the hand and the thumb area where it connects to the wrist at. And I want to do the same with these vertices so I can smooth that out. And I want to come in here and go back in time. Just go on the box select mode and just select these vertices. It'll be a lot easier. Let's deselect all by hitting A first. Deselect these guys that we had selected down here. Let's hit G and let's pull. Feels rich and organic to me. So moving forward, let's come up here and let's try and grab these vertices so we can begin to add proper shape to the under portion of the thumb where it connects to the wrist. Bring these guys in and down in here. Let's grab these three vertices, Control E, edge slide that out. And while those vertices are still selected, let's pull those out. Still has a little funny shape to it, but like I said, we just want an approximation. We just want to know what we're looking at. We don't want to get too specific or detailed right now. We can come back and we can focus on detailing at a later date. So I'm gonna pull this. So now, without further ado, the true purpose of this video, the legs. So before doing that, I want to just come in here and I want to begin to form the groin area a little bit more to my liking. Hit O to turn off proportional editing, and so let's grab these guys down here. Undo some of this clearance. Scale on the y-axis so we can get that. Those guys are a little closer. Down under here, it shouldn't be that big a deal because you're not going to have that much attention drawn to the groin area. You know, in between the legs, it's not a whole lot of animation that's displayed. Well, I would hope that you don't have a lot of animation displayed down there, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I say that because currently these vertices down here, they're kind of close, and it may create some pinching. It doesn't. So you're good either way. But I was saying in the area like this, you shouldn't have to worry too much about pinching, because this is an area that's not commonly seen when animating for animations, movies, and or game design, unless you're into that kind of stuff. But for right now, let's go into our vertices mode, control tab. Let's hold shift and alt so we can select the surrounding vertices. I don't want to select that outward loop, so I'm gonna just hold shift while I select the remaining vertices, and I'm gonna hit S and I want to scale. Pull this vertex in. Now I want to come in here and hit control tab so I can select my faces. Go into our frontward facing view, hit E, grab this guy, these guys, so we can begin to pull and tug on the legs. I was just undoing that and scaling on the x-axis. Control tab so I can come in here and select my vertex, my vertices, and I want to select these vertices down here and I want to pull them down. And I want to select these vertices and I want to pull them in, as well as these vertices, and I want to pull them in as well, so we can begin to form that shape. And what we want to do with these guys is we just want to come in here, we just want to either smooth to your liking. I believe smoothing works just fine, or you could edge slide. It's not a technique that I was used in that situation, but that was a technique that could have been available. Demonstration, quick demonstration to take away that sharpness. Edge slide it, and it takes away some of that sharpness with you. And here, this is why I was talking about that pinching. When you start to get a wee bit of pinching, and you want to come in here and you just want to move things around. There's truly not no yin and no yang to 3D modeling. You just want to come in here and you want to see where adjustments need to be made, vertices need to be moved around. You just want to keep an eye on your edge flow. What I mean by edge flow is each edge loop that starts, like this ring, for example. I'm gonna leave this ring highlighted. This ring starts right here at this point, and as you can see, as I head into wireframe mode, it starts here and it wraps around the entire mesh. It wraps around the entire mesh. That's what you call an edge loop. You want to keep an eye on your edge loop because you want to make sure your edge loops have a start and ending point. If they don't, and your edge loops are going all over the place, it makes it hard to keep track of your work and your details, your detailing. Come in here and tab into our face mode, control tab, so I can come in here and I can smooth this a couple of times. Hopefully do away with some of this pinching. It's located on there. W smooth a couple of times. I know I said that this is an area you don't necessarily have to worry about because of its location, but it's just irking the crap out of me. And if you wanted to come in here and you wanted to add some smoothness to this area, this is how you do it. I want to control tab. I want to grab my vertices. Just want to pull up. I want to pull this up and in so I can form some shape to the crotch area. Now I want to come back here and I want to start to form the buttocks area. Pull these back. And let's pull these out. These vertices, this vertice, excuse me, this one vertice down here. Let's pull it in. Probably with that vertice selected, I can pull that. And this neighbor down. If you hit Control Numpad 1, instead of putting you in frontward facing view, it'll put you in backward facing view. The same as Control Numpad 7, it'll put you in bottom view instead of top view. And Control Numpad 3, it'll put you in the opposite of the right facing view, which is the left side. Something you can keep in mind. Yeah, I just want to come in here and I want to smooth this buttocks area. I don't want his butt to be that big. You can hit W to smooth a few times. Just undo that. I guess we can manually, or we can smooth it once or twice. Come in here and manually smooth it. Control tab so I can get in here with these vertices and pull this and then pull it out. So I can start to form the buttocks, continue forming the buttocks. So I have an edge loop in there. Take some of that sharpness out of our model and slide these vertices out. You can either smooth it or smooth that a couple times. Smooth that a couple times. At this point, until our next time, until our next video, people, I'm just going to leave you with my motto. You can always follow me on Twitter. You can like me on Facebook. And until next time, people, if you're going to dream, dream big. Good night, world.